On the morning of September 1st, 1923, Tokyo awakens to a serene sunrise. The bustling streets of Japan's capital are filled with merchants setting up shops and workers heading to their jobs. The city hums with the rhythm of ordinary life, unaware that in mere hours, one of the deadliest earthquakes in history will shatter this tranquility forever. At precisely 11:58 a.m., a massive 7.9 magnitude earthquake strikes without warning. Buildings crumble like paper, roads split open, and fires erupt across the city. The violent shaking lasts nearly 5 minutes, creating unimaginable chaos. Over 140,000 people perish instantly or are trapped in collapsed structures as Tokyo transforms into a landscape of destruction. The Japanese government, overwhelmed by the scale of destruction, fails to organize effective relief efforts. As food and water supplies dwindle, public anger grows. Behind closed doors, officials desperately seek ways to divert this anger. Rather than taking responsibility, they devise a dangerous plan to create a scapegoat, targeting the ethnic Korean population in Japan. Government officials and military police begin spreading a malicious rumor. Koreans are poisoning wells and planning rebellion. Despite having no evidence, the false narrative spreads rapidly through official channels and word of mouth. Newspapers print sensational headlines, and police megaphones broadcast warnings about Korean saboteurs, turning public fear into targeted hatred. As the rumor spreads, fear transforms into paranoia. Ordinary Japanese citizens begin seeing threats where none exist. Neighborhood watches form, armed with makeshift weapons. They patrol the streets. The government's lie has successfully redirected public anger away from their own failures and onto an innocent minority group. The first killings begin as mobs attack Koreans in the streets. Police and military personnel, rather than stopping the violence, often participate or turn blind eyes. Makeshift checkpoints appear where Koreans are forced to pronounce difficult Japanese words. Failure means immediate execution. The bloodshed escalates from individual murders to organized massacres. Over 6 days of terror, more than 6,000 Koreans are brutally murdered. Victims are beaten, burned alive, or hacked to death with swords. Some are killed for trying to protect family members, others simply for their accents. The Japanese military establishes protection centers that become execution sites. The scale of violence shocks even some perpetrators. As order returns, the government systematically erases evidence of the massacre. Official records are destroyed, witnesses are silenced, and the media is censored. When questioned, authorities claim the deaths resulted from necessary security measures. No officials face consequences for spreading the lies that caused the violence, and the victims' families receive no justice. Despite official suppression, survivor testimonies and secret documents eventually surface. Journalists and historians piece together the truth, revealing the government's central role in the massacre. Memorials are quietly established in Korea, but in Japan, the event remains largely unacknowledged. The full story continues to be contested even a century later. The Kantō Massacre stands as a harrowing example of how governments can weaponize lies to divert blame and how quickly fear can turn to violence. In an era of viral misinformation, this history reminds us that words have power to kill. Remembering these events isn't about dwelling on the past, but about protecting our shared humanity in the present. The victims' stories demand we remain vigilant against the politics of hatred.